Oh, she gave me a little kiss. Did you see? Clea. Oh, Schnopske. Yeah, I want to come and spoon you. Okay, have you ever noticed that the same lessons keep coming back? The same pattern, the same mistake, the same situation, again and again. Maybe it's relationships, maybe it's burnout, maybe it's pushing too hard, or trusting too quickly, or ignoring your intuition until life repeats the lesson louder. Chestnut Bud is the remedy for people who say, I thought I already learned this, why am I here again? Hi, I'm Michelle. I am a Bach Flower practitioner and vibrational healer, and I help spiritually sensitive people understand their emotions through the gentle, intuitive language of Bach Flower Remedies. I'm currently creating a full beginner series on all 38 flowers, and if you want to work with them more deeply, you can join Bloom into Balance, my online course where I teach you how to use Bach Flower Remedies for real emotional transformation. And today we're talking about Chestnut Bud. So what is Chestnut Bud for exactly? Chestnut Bud is the remedy for repeating the same mistakes. It's for not absorbing life lessons. It's for acting before thinking, rushing ahead without reflection, maybe falling into familiar patterns and missing the deeper meaning in experiences. It's not about intelligence. Chestnut Bud people are often very bright, intuitive, and aware, but they move so quickly that they don't really give themselves time to process what happened and integrate the lesson. Life then keeps, of course, offering the same situation until the learning is complete. And Chestnut Bud helps you pause so you can understand, integrate, and move forward consciously. You might need Chestnut Bud if you say, I can't believe I did that again, or if the same emotional patterns repeat. Maybe you rush into decisions, or you fall in love with the same kind of people in the same kind of situations. Or maybe you don't reflect on experiences. You keep getting into jobs that aren't a good match for you. You jump from one thing to the next without learning, or you struggle to break habits. Could also be that you keep getting the same type of partner, boss, friend, problem, or mistake. Chestnut Bud is the remedy for the soul that moves too fast to recognize the lesson life is offering. So Chestnut Bud supports deeper self-awareness. It helps you learning from experience and seeing patterns more clearly. It also helps you integrating emotional growth, slowing down enough to reflect, breaking circles that no longer serve you. It helps you step out of autopilot and into conscious evolution. Chestnut Bud brings the understanding needed to move forward instead of going in circles. And here's some strong examples. Example number 1, the relationship loop. You promise yourself you won't choose the same kind of partner again. But months later, you're in exactly the same dynamic. Your boundaries melt, you overgive, you ignore red flags, and afterwards you think, why does this keep happening? Chestnut Bud helps you see the pattern before you repeat it. Example number 2, burnout on repeat. You say yes to everything. You push too hard and tell yourself it's fine. You burn out, you recover, and then repeat the same cycle again, months later. Chestnut Bud helps you recognize early signs and choose differently. Example number 3, acting too quickly. You make decisions fast, buying things impulsively, jumping into projects, committing too soon, and only afterwards realize it wasn't aligned. Chestnut Bud helps you pause and reconsider your deeper truth. And here's some good pairings with other remedies. Chestnut Bud and walnut. This is a very strong pairing when someone keeps repeating patterns because they can't break away from old influences, old habits, or old environments. Chestnut Bud helps you recognize the lesson and become aware of the pattern, and walnut helps you cut the emotional cord with what keeps pulling you back. People, expectations, old roles, familiar dynamics, the past, or external influence. And together they help you stop repeating the same cycles, move through transitions with more clarity, protect yourself from slipping back into old habits. Finally, integrate the lesson instead of revisiting it. This combination is especially helpful during big life changes, breakups, new beginnings, career changes, or emotional growth phases where the old identity keeps pulling you backwards. Chestnut Bud and impatience. Chestnut Bud's fast pace comes from wanting to move on quickly. Impatience adds patience, calm, and nervous system relaxation, and together they help you slow down enough to learn the lesson fully. Chestnut Bud and Centauri. If you keep repeating cycles of overgiving, of people-pleasing, this pairing helps you break that habit. Centauri helps you say no, and Chestnut Bud helps you understand why you kept saying yes. And here's one key mistake people make with Chestnut Bud. People think Chestnut Bud is about not learning, but it's actually about learning too fast on the outside and too slowly on the inside. Life moves, but the integration doesn't really happen. So Chestnut Bud is not about judgment, it's an invitation to reflect so you can evolve with awareness and grace. If life keeps bringing you the same stories, the same lessons, the same turning points, Chestnut Bud whispers, hey, slow down, look. This moment carries wisdom. And when you see the pattern, you rise above it. And when you rise above it, your life begins to change. If this video helped you, make sure to subscribe. I'm creating a full beginner series on all 38 remedies. Watch the Bach Flower beginner playlist, download the free beginner's guide, and join my Bloom into Balance online course, where I teach you how to use Bach Flower remedies with confidence, intuition, and deep emotional understanding. I loved making this video. Thanks for being here with me, and see you in the next one.